Oh, hi, hello, we're alive.
Yeah, both of us.
Yes,
I promise.
definitely.
With 100%
Definitely.
certainty.
Yes. Phantom,
Yeah,
I have a question for you.
go for it.
So, what are, or what is, plural or singular, depending on your feelings, favorite fiction and or fan fiction tropes?
Oh, okay. I do like like adversary slash lovers. Like they don't have to be full enemies, but I do like a
Mhm.
starts off not great, and then it's like, oh, misunderstanding actually, or they work on each other and both become better. I'm also a fan of making each other worse.
Mm.
It has to be very specific situations.
Yes.
But like,
Yes.
I have definitely read some books where I'm like, oh, they're making each other worse, and it's very fun. Um, uh, I'm gonna think a little bit more. How about you?
Uh, found family because I am a massive softie. Uh, Here's the thing, I don't read a ton of fan fiction,
Yeah.
but I do like the idea of, or at least similar things to, and there was only one bed.
Yeah. Yeah. Which you do get that in real
You do.
regular and stuff. I have absolutely literally in one of my most recent um books I read that I literally was reading. I was like, oh, "There's only
Only
one
one
bed,"
bed.
and they hate, and like she didn't like him, and it was those things. Um, I will say I don't hate the trope, but I am not interested in fated mates or
Um,
soulmates or anything. Like it's fine when it happens, but I prefer that to not influence things, sort of deal.
I
Because
like
then
that
it feels
as a very short fiction prompt.
yeah. Or now separately, and this is a different thing. I've met you in every life, or we're together in every
Mm,
life. Like a reincarnation, they always find each other.
yes.
I love that. I do not like here are these two individuals and the stars or gods or fate has decided that they're going to be a couple. And it's like, or they could meet each other and talk.
I like when they meet and talk.
Yeah. Um, I'm bringing this up because the book that I was reading that has no bed, it was a human and an elf, and the elf have fated mates. And there was
Mm,
like this whole discussion about like the rarity of an elf finding a fated mate outside of another elf is like astronomically low. And so of course
mm,
that's what happened in this story.
yes.
But the human girl is like, well, obviously because it's basically impossible. This isn't real. You have another fated mate out there. And so that was the conflict, is that she just didn't believe him when he said that she was fated. And she was like, "Stop stringing me along," because she had feelings for him. And so that's why I'm like, it creates a conflict that I don't care for.
Yeah.
But something else I do like that I was thinking about. It's a very specific scene or idea, and it's powerful person reveals they are powerful at a really fun moment. And it could be like physically powerful, like magically, literally physically, or it could be like political power. And it's the idea of like, here's this person in your party, and you guys have to go and talk to the king and blah 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 blah. And then it's revealed that this person in your party is the princess, or something like that. And I especially like it if there's like some rudeness that happens before with like the guards. They're like, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then it's like, well, actually, I'm the princess, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's exactly the Aladdin with Jasmine.
Yeah.
It is that scene, but in different concept stuff. But like, it's that idea of like,
Lowers the hood from my cloak.
actually,
Who are you?
a good character
who are you
reveal is
speaking to?
always fun. I do also like a parental reveal a la Star Wars, but like not necessarily that exact thing, but of like, this character that we've known for a while turns out to be this other character that's supposedly dead or missing. Like, I also do enjoy it.
Yes. Yes.
And all these have to be written properly as well, because
obviously.
Unfortunately, becoming an editor has greatly increased my expectations. And
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry. Yeah, I was like, uh-oh. I actually had to take a break from reading for a bit when I started editing, because, like, for fun, because I was starting to edit published books.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that's a fun mental exercise, but when I'm just trying to chill out and read silly fictions, that's not great.
Do you understand part of the reason why I have trouble watching new media?
Oh. Is it?
Especially things that are like scripted.
I see, yeah.
I know too much.
Yeah. Yeah, when you start seeing tropes for tropes instead of as just part of the story.
Yeah, and like some of that I don't dislike, obviously, because the question was, what are your favorite tropes?
Yeah, because like tropes can be fun when they are utilized.
It is the situation of like the sausage. I know how the sausage is made.
So you better have good ingredients.
The ingredients better be good, or else I'm just kind of meh.
Yeah, I know how it's made, so you better have good ingredients.
Which is why, like, I'm more willing to watch, like, animation.
Yeah.
Because I know, though I do know a fair bit, I know considerably less than I do about stage or camera acting.
Mm-hmm.
And editing. I know a lot about editing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you ready to get back into whatever was going on?
Yeah. What's happening in this game? How do I play this?
Edgeworth is here.
He's alive?
Oh, right.
She's just about to start another
yes.
Like her final testimony, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Witness your name and occupation.
Oh, she just showed up.
Oh yeah, because we talked to a different person.
Right. We were talking to Gumshoe.
Yeah.
GOTC. I can't spell even when it's right in front of me. I almost said GOTCT. Phantom.
I don't know what that means. Do you need me to get my kid over here to read for you?
No. GOTCHA.
Grrr.
I wonder what happened to the calm composure he had earlier. Oh, Edgy boy. It's been what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? Oh, you should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet? It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm gonna tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Ma'am?
Miss Witness. One second, my voices are everywhere at the moment. That was close. Yeah. Miss Witness. That terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
Rat-a-tat-tat. Rat-a-tat-a.
Oh, shush. I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps. Yes, madam.
No, please. By all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
She still hasn't said her name.
Yeah, but he knows her.
Yeah. It was a great job being able to see my dear Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. You mean you are a fan of the victim? Again? Look, everyone is crazy over that Engarde, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him, because she recognizes that, in fact, this is not a 21-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, how old is Engarde?
They're the same age.
Okay, yes, good. She's like...
Matt Engarde is actually 21.
He's 21. That is accurate.
Juan was not 21.
Yeah. We appreciate it. We appreciate it, Wendy.
I'm only interested in a real man. Juan Corda.
He's
but
in
those
his
two were the
30s
same.
or 40s.
Quiet down,
not,
Phoenix.
They're not.
No, Phoenix. You have it wrong. One of them is double the age of the other. Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Well, please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo. What you witnessed. Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. Something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was Engarde, Matt Engarde. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
If it's someone in the costume again...
I'm gonna be so mad.
I bet you 100% it was someone in the costume.
Like, almost assuredly, it will be.
Yeah.
And the moment Edgeworth finds that out, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Literally
just a rehash of Steel Samurai.
So Mr. Engarde came out from the victim's room. See? It has to be him. He's the murderer. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, You may begin your cross-examination. Anyway, after...
Probably.
Sure you did. What did you want to find out?
Yeah.
Something you were interested in? Just what was that? It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Ah, and Edgy Poo, of course. Mr. Edgeworth, what is the thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to our testimony later. Okay, so I'm guessing... It looks like we shouldn't force it right now. Okay, so don't bring up the thing, I guess.
Did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Okay. Should we push that? Because I feel like... Did she or did she not say she stepped away at some point?
I'm pretty sure she said she stepped away. Oh, and would you tell us the number of people who in and out of Mr. Corda's room? I have no idea. I wasn't born so I could count those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Which is why her age is question mark, because she doesn't know
She
how
doesn't
old she is.
know. Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? Okay.
That one's definitely just gonna be, who is it? Well, I was about to just say that, you whippersnapper.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's press this.
You saw my client. Are you sure about that? Yes. Really? Annoying brat, when I say I saw someone, I saw that person. I beg to differ. Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further.
Yeah, the person's face. Did you see the person's face? I'm assuming.
Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail. You don't need me to tell you about his face. Soft, gentle look in his eyes, his effeminate lips, his right eye covered by his silky hair, his sparkling, shiny teeth. His teeth were shining? Well, he's shining all around in this week's pinup poster, dearie. This week's why do you... I mean... I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night. What? Engarde's face is the same no matter where it is, you know, you whippersnapper? So, Mr. Wright, testimony just now relevant in any way?
I mean, it was his face. I wonder, there were 3 options.
I feel like that was the wrong option.
Yeah.
Not, I guess? I'm gonna say not. Guess it really wasn't important after all. Mr. Wright, time is valuable. Wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me. Yep. She may not remember things. She's not lying. It's bad. Let's see, to jump off topic. Side topics.
That's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
It's because you're not the one who has to question her. So I think I
Yeah,
think
let's do that one
carrying
again.
might be the important thing. Because if he has the
Okay. Oh, yeah, that would
that
say
might be
something.
important.
But the clothes
Or if
also.
he's wearing, because he
If he's
should have been
wearing-
wearing his nickel samurai get
Yeah,
up.
yeah, because the button got lost in his thing.
Skipping.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Because if he wasn't, then how did the button get there?
right.
I said carrying, didn't I?
Did, yeah. Oh, I guess we'll just...
Left hand or right? Ah, now this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer such a vague question.
Both!
Indeed, please be more. Oh my god. His right hand. Ah, he wasn't carrying anything in that hand. Then how about his left? Empty.
Then
Great.
you could have just said that. Okay. Yeah,
It
it's
was not important.
Okay, let's try this again. Luckily, we're not getting penalized for it.
Yeah. Probably because we have Edgeworth again.
Yeah, exactly. We're not getting whipped every time we say anything. Okay.
Clothes. I saw a C and just clicked it. Please tell the court the man's clothes in more detail. What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters. But it does. Now what was it? Oh yeah, it was that thing. What thing? That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
Oh, not his costume.
Odd. He was wearing that at the detention center, too. That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
I think he just likes to wear it.
Right. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony important?
Yes.
It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth?
He's so
Your
tired.
Honor, I request that the witness said what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but all right, witness, please. Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must...
And I'll say shitty things about this boy. The awful, flashy jacket.
Anyway, should I just
Present-
present the button?
I think present the button. That's the... We don't
Because
have the costume.
As long as it does say yes.
Yes. Hakama.
Yep. Ms. Oldbag. What? Don't say my name for no reason. Sorry, I was excited that I was correct. That I remembered your name the right way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you know what this is? Yeah, it's button number 2 of Jim's costume. How do you know that it's number 2? Whatever. Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance. Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Wow, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Engarde's body during a full body search. See? See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal Engarde. He was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants. See? See? And Engarde is the nickel samurai. Witness. Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Engarde, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
Dun dun dun!
Ah. I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. I wore the trendiest dress that I ridiculous
Oh,
looking outfit. You'd agree. That sounds it's heavy. It's heavy, so heavy. CDs ages ago. Hard face, don't smile, understand. Take a look in the mirror. Documentaries on curling. Edgy poo. Now hold your tongue. There's still there for a second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Engarde the man. But Mr. Engarde, the Nickel Samurai? I did her voice for him, didn't I? But when you think about it,
they're both old.
this is true. They're really one and the same anyway. Yeah, she did the exact same thing again. This old bag, this is a very important point we're talking about. Edgy Poo, do you think so too?
Well, might consider it.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness. Think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. All right, if you insist. I should be the one sighing, not you. Who I saw. On guard. Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Oh, God
Okay,
damn it.
so she saw the costume.
Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder.
Would it?
He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. What? I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume. What? Do you think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Yes!
Yes!
Lady!
Easily! Girl, do you remember anything from a year ago?
She remembers that we got a murderer, who, off or whatever, because she still doesn't. She doesn't listen.
She got laid off because of us, because the
Yeah.
producer got thrown
Yeah.
in jail. Don't be a bad little
Anyway.
boy, thinking such rude things. But the possibility does exist. Youngins, today, I told you there's no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so. And what I say is the truth, except you literally said, you've already perjured yourself. She's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago. Mr. Right,
Consistency!
you may cross-examine the witness. Engarde. Yes, now I remember. Uh-huh.
Why would it be I mean, I guess she then says he goes to the thing
Yeah.
right after, but, like, he could get blood on his costume, and that would be horrible.
I'm gonna press the last one.
Yeah. Then he would
So
have
let
gotten
me
blood.
ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai. As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning? Can I throw in the towel yet? Phantom?
Sorry. You don't need to think too hard on this one.
Huh? It's a contradiction.
There's a contradiction in her testimony. Sitting sight. Question is, what that contradiction is for us.
Well, figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. Okay, on guard, yes. It's the Nickel Samurai that I saw. I'm gonna look over my stuff again.
Yeah, look at your stuff.
Gonna be honest, not super convenient to stab someone in that.
No.
Confess something. The killer. Camera that's still missing.
Yeah.
Gossiplam tabloid. On guard. Lobby is where it would be held.
What about the like weapon or whatever? The supposed murder weapon that went like half an inch into his body.
The knife?
The knife.
Empty. Only bears Corda's fingerprints. Andrews. Knife.
Knife.
Celeste.
Oh wait, yeah. There's that.
Adrian.
Strangled to death with a scarf and then stabbed with a knife. Oh, she says that he's stabbed. Go to that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, hold on. No, yeah, like, go over. Convenient. Post show. Must have worn the Nickel Samurai with stabbing poor Juan. Okay, so we could present the knife or the
autopsy report.
Just he was. I mean, he was stabbed. She's not lying. It's just that that's not how he died. Should we say knife or autopsy?
Dang it! I thought this was gonna have the time on it.
I don't think that matters right now.
Yeah, it was just. I'm gonna screw it.
Okay.
Your Honor, that statement. No, this is bad. It does?
Yep. Okay. Because again, he was stabbed. Well, let's present the knife then. Let's see the knife. Or do you want to save first?
Yeah, before we do
use
any.
Up, before I
we
force
do
you
any
to
more.
use up all your stuff. I mean, this isn't like super critical right now, but we are kind of in a.
I don't want to be on one life for the rest of the.
Yeah. Well, and we're very much in a like, okay, where are we supposed to be going with this session?
It was the knife, you were right. Please take a look at this. Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. Trying to scare me with that? I'll have you know it won't work. No, that's not my intention at all. Ah, that's the knife that was used in the murder, correct? Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case? You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Steel Samurai is entirely costumed up.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any skin showing.
That's driving.
That's exactly what I'm driving at. What are you driving at? And whose car are we driving? I never got a license. Mr. Engarde was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder. Then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Oh, that's right! The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
He probably took his gloves off before began the stabbing.
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There is no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At the time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off.
But the murder still did take place.
Well, it's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Then why would he be going there to talk to him, Edgeworth? Yes, I've heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory? So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him.
Why would you bring him a knife?
Up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Think about it one more time.
I mean, it could be. Again, the knife. Like, why would he bring
I think
a
it's
knife?
There's a contradiction.
Yeah. Why bring a knife if you're going to stab?
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Engarde was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Knife.
The knife, yeah. Because he would have had to bring the knife.
Yeah. This knife, this was used by Mr. Engarde at dinner. Yes, we did establish that. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At the time, the defendant held no intent to murder.
Edgeworth's really throwing softballs.
Yes. Then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Gumshoe told him about Maya.
Probably.
Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing.
And one more thing.
If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive.
I guess, yeah, saying part of it was smudged or something.
Yeah. And that brings me to my final point. The knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
We haven't even gotten to the fact that he wasn't murdered with a knife.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Because it's in the report.
Order, I say. Order in the court. Is the knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt?
Frame? Yes!
I mean, both, but also to frame Matt Engarde. Obvi is obvi. To frame my client, Mr. Engarde, of course. To frame...
Aren't you forcing the interpretation too hard on this one?
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Grr. Witness!
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo?
Grr.
It's her special talent. making Edgeworth's life more difficult. Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Saying you mixed up Mr. Engarde and the Nickel Samurai, his TV character. But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? Alright then, who were you waiting for then? That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corda, am I correct, witness? Hehehe. The way you think, you're a sad amateur with terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
I've been doing this judging job for 3 years now.
Doesn't that make me, like, really good at it? Has anyone else been doing it? I know Mr. Wright's never seen anyone else.
I've been getting a little bit of lag. It's not constant, and the volume and everything is fine. But like every once in a while, it's like stuff is like pausing. So if I take a little while to respond, that's why.
Gonna check something real quick.
Like right now, it's fine, but like for that last like conversation, I was like, the video was showing up before the audio.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So Old Bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corda.
Phoenix. Maybe the Old Bag was waiting around for that.
Mia, you don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, it's just Adrian Andrews.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, she can't give us the answer.
I know, it's just...
She can't say, hey!
It can't be all visual novel. It has to be a little bit gameplay. It's who I think Mia's hinting at. It's certainly possible. This Old Bag. Were you waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room? Weren't you? I said that wrong. Anyway, you were
it's
waiting
Julia!
for Julia Lepeti. Drawfee fame. Who is this person? This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Engarde's manager. But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Oh, this is, I see. The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews, without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away the whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then. Witness, what in the world are you?
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. Very bad feeling.
I got some information. It's very secret information from a certain source. Is that source Lotta Hart?
Yeah, is it Lotta?
So that's why I'm doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. But what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
I don't really want to. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then, witness. Please testify about this secret information. Oh, get ready. This is gonna take the wind out of you youngins. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old.
Yeah, we're all 21, right? All of us.
That Engarde is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
And the whole courtroom.
The defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant? Never heard that one before. Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact gossip.
But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. This means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited now.
That's right, Engarde is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth. Not foul-mouthed.
Okay.
Something worse. Yes, as the old saying goes, gotta burn old bags with fire. What?
I'm sorry?
Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
Phoenix, what are you saying?
Phoenix? We're not pressing that. Thought it could ruin scandal. His own manager. Can't condone. Took action. Oh,
Press
yeah?
this. Yeah, like, it's top secret, okay? Nobody else knows.
You said you
but
got
the
it from a
article-
source.
Yeah. And also there was an article written.
Wait. What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over. Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'll never find out. In the world that...
Press further or present evidence.
I'm gonna...
Because we can just say
I want to read over this real quick. Okay, that's all this says.
we probably just need to like show like the camera or Lotta.
That's what I feel.
Like we don't need to show the tabloid. Because that's already been brought up.
I'm gonna
Present
evidence. So no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? That's true. Then why do you know it, Ms. Oldbag? Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that. Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? I'm gonna present Lotta.
Okay. You call that proof? It looks more like the proof of spite towards the witness. That's different. If you have nothing to back up your claim, they are no more valid than gossip.
Okay, so that was wrong.
Okay, maybe the camera? Camera? Maybe she has the camera.
She probably does.
Ignore it, makes your client look bad.
Catch her on.
Present evidence.
What if I press further first?
Okay.
I'll see if that does anything.
Yeah, it's better.
Don't be. Oh, God.
Phoenix, don't say things like that to people. I'm sorry? That's a threat.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
keep
just
going.
skip through this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was the same conclusion, but without me getting slapped in the face.
Yeah. Well, because
Okay.
presenting evidence is the thing that points.
Yeah. I pressed
You did.
something
You
else.
pressed the wrong. Yeah, you did. Just on a different. Okay.
Okay.
Present evidence.
Present evidence. Camera.
Oh,
don't show her face and not. I'm gonna fight the ocean. No, I wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't.
The problem is my first thought was the moon, and that's just objectively wrong. I would
Yeah.
never fight the moon. I love the moon. What?
Yeah.
I think my brain was just think of most outrageous thing. Moon?
Yeah.
No.
Ocean? That's also big.
The investigative
Anyway.
reporter, Lotta Hart. Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note that she had written to herself. She reported such a thing. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her impressions about the relationship between the victim and Ms. Andrews. What? Outrageous ideas, you say? Actually, I stopped. No, I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless? Yeah, she has the camera.
Did you steal someone's property, old bag?
Ah, that's it. That's the note. Ah. No. You see, this is something completely different. Some secret list of groceries to buy. Then you are the one who took Ms. Hart's note. I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous, puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil Engarde. She said so herself. Engarde, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Hetty Pooh, you believe me, don't you? No. I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. And it's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
Literally took the camera. Oh, sorry. you should really come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Damn,
Wild thing
Edgeworth.
to say.
All right, man. Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just this once.
No.
She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forget? No!
No!
She stole Lotta's camera. Let up on her now, she'll get away. Find out some way to inflict a deafening blow on the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all. You're lying. Oh. I didn't know he could swear.
He grew up. He can say a swear now.
Dang, he's 22.
He's 22.
He's
so
not,
old.
he's 25.
He's so old.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it. Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again? What credibility? Ms. Oldbag? I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. It was the freaking
It's
camera.
the camera.
If not,
You stole the camera.
if not the
Yeah, it's
guitar.
The guitar case. Or the I don't.
It only
I
has
mean-
Juan's fingerprints.
Yeah.
Though she might not have fingerprints with her. Get it? Whatever.
Anyway, that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the camera.
Ms. Oldbag, that note was in a camera inside its case, wasn't it? A camera? Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me. Or should I say, my sweetie $16 camera disappeared on me. What? Witness?
That's a lot of money.
What is it, Gramps? If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too. Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. This is the camera. Is this the camera you're looking for? That's... What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people.
Without them knowing.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off. I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said, Slimebag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire. Well, when I saw it, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It is my business to know these things.
It is not.
No? Oh, her costume does not have gloves. Bailiff!
Oh, that's true. I was about to comment. She's got a wedding at the
Right.
ring of her left. I don't know. if we
Check this
talked about
camera's
last-
photos. Check this camera's photos. Hurry! We must examine them at once. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant. Case.
Do you know what's completely irrelevant to this case?
What?
Shroomish, Palisand, Durant, Skitty, and Mega Absol EX.
Oh wow, you got something!
I got something new.
Hooray! I got a full art Pancham today.
Nice.
I'm so close to finishing. No
Nice.
less.
I'm still pretty far off. Please present it to the court.
I've been sending you stuff when I can.
Oh, it's just... Oh, look.
And look!
It's dragging on the ground.
They really were like, hey, let's just rehash the best one from the first game. The best mystery from the first game. Let's just do it again.
Let's do it again, but let's up the stakes.
Yeah, let's put Maya in danger.
With someone who calls himself the killer.
Killer.
Ah, see, I told you, there's a guy I saw. This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter. But she was lying the first time.
But if the picture... When was the picture taken? It says right after the murder. But also, like, did she not see Lotta taking the picture? Were they not... If Oldbag saw him leave...
there.
If Oldbag saw him leave and the picture was taken the same time, would they not have seen each other? Anyway, whatever. It's fine. It's a video game.
Like, it is from, like, a weird low angle. So...
Yeah.
Implying that maybe she was, like...
Hi. Oh,
it looks like she's taking a picture from through a door.
Through a door.
Or maybe around the corner.
Yeah. This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Engarde clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his nickel samurai costume. Oh.
If that is the case, then this nickel samurai is too short.
The defendant. Does he have multiple costumes?
Probably.
Is that something we can establish?
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
No! It doesn't fit him!
No. It is not decisive, Phoenix. You're incorrect. Yeah, I know all of these things, but Phoenix is being a goof.
He has to go through everything. There's something strange.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right? And
Because
I'm pretending to be a bad guy. I'm pretending to be a bad guy to make it seem like it's working.
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo. Okay. Sure. That's so strong and compelling. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. What are you saying?
Debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright?
He doesn't know.
I don't even need a bunker buster. Just look at the freaking pants. Anyway, please look at the photo one more time. Really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo.
Yes!
And you only need one chance. Yes. And something wrong with the photo. You know what? Because I don't fully trust this game.
Yeah, that it's gonna do something stupid. Or irritating. Or whatever.
It's gonna be like, oh, it was the wrong pixels. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where the heck did she take this photo from anyway? Either through a door or from around a corner. It's all out of focus. Can't you just take a good shot, especially when it counts?
It's
now
fine.
Then, let's hear your objection.
It's at a weird angle, but like... Right. Yeah. Feet.
Pants.
The feet! The pants!
I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. What are you pointing to? His ankles? If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And? What does that mean? The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. Engarde. What is the meaning of this?
I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is. The pants don't fit the man!
Let's take a look at the Nickel
Or the
Samurai's
person.
poster. Oh look! Ankles!
Ankles and not dragging wrinkled pants.
It looks like it was, designed to fit his exact body or something.
Yeah.
Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the hakama. His socks. You can see his socks. Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his hakama up just to walk.
I mean, I guess that's what that clinch, like, trying to pull it up or something.
I choose to believe that, yes. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. So it can't be Will Powers.
It can't be Will Powers. You also can't say it's Will Powers.
That man is a giant.
He is so tall. That's curious.
Huh? What is it?
Because Edgeworth is fine. Edgeworth is unusually calm today. He's planning to fail because he found out about Maya.
Probably.
I'm assuming. I
That's
don't
true.
actually remember this part.
I mean, probably
this?
he's like, I'm not actually relying on Old Bag's testimony. I have other things that I can go off of.
That's probably gonna.
If Phoenix can't at least get rid of
Witness or
Old Bag
something.
in this situation, he's far worse than he was a year ago.
Uh-huh.
No, yeah, he is just vibing.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? I haven't damaged his case at all?
Or he's chill.
Probably both. Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? The person in the photo is not Matt Engarde, and everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
Nah, that's fine. I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right, I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt Engarde. In that case,
I know what he's gonna ask.
who is this a photo of?
That's not my job, Edgeworth. Who's the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah. Why is he so calm? Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who's the person in this photograph?
I think you can make the guess, right? You know who it is.
Gumshoe.
Not Gumshoe, it's someone else. Yes, it's Adrian.
Adrian Andrews? If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short. She can freely move in and out of Mr. Engarde's room. Finally,
Fair.
she had dinner with Mr. Engarde that night. And how does that all add up? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Engarde's fingerprints all over it. I think this is probably why it hasn't hurt Edgeworth's case, because that's not the murder weapon.
Yeah.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon?
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right?
I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corda. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Order! 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 Looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I did
Yes,
just think
Your
of something wild.
Yeah.
Edgeworth lets this go through,
Uh-huh.
and then we defend Adrian.
That would be
Find
wild.
the real killer.
Yeah.
This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. Verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, that means the trial will go on for another day.
One more. If I don't get a verdict today, then my, Now then, we shall set Ms. Andrews' testimony for tomorrow. What am I supposed to do? Judge is about to adjourn the court.
Raise an objection! Raise an objection!
Now then. Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today. I can't do that.
I
Cannot
have
hear Miss
shuffleboard.
Andrews. Is she here? No.
No. I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
Because it's me you'll actually listen.
Well, if both are like that, there's not much that the judge can... Well, there is things that...
Yeah,
not
the
this,
judge can do what he wants, but not this
judge. If both are like this judge can't do anything. But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Why? Just unexpected development. I think you underestimate, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
He was planning on this. That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoena.
Yes.
Doing that, Miss Andrews, Adrian Andrews, is all according. Happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What? What is the meaning of this statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby.
Yep.
She is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man?
Of course. Somehow, I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Yeah, like she would have at least been brought in as a witness because she found the body!
Yeah. And is also the manager of one and the rumored, lover of the other.
Looks like this battle is far from over. Exactly.
Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The
I'm
court will
good.
now take a 10-minute recess. Off to the monkey bars with me.
Oh, my brain is glitching. What is the game? A tetherball. I figured it out.
Tetherball.
I was like, what is the game where there's a ball tethered? Oh, yeah, there we go. I figured it out. That's what I was doing during recess. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian, no way, not cool, and collected Adrian Andrews. Listen, we don't know that she did it.
She probably didn't. It might have been to kill her. Anyway, she is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
Or maybe a bellboy? Because the killer is
Or a
acting like a...
guy disguised as a bellboy?
Yeah. Anyway. So, after the ceremony? During the break? Huh? I was sleeping like a log the entire time.
See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama.
Huh, because she was the one that came to wake me up? Okay, but do you have two outfits? That is something that I need clarified.
Yeah.
Because if you were wearing it the whole time, like, I doubt she stripped you and then put you back in your clothes while you were sleeping.
I feel like that would have come up.
Yeah. Maybe it's just assumed that he has more costumes.
Yeah.
Anyway. Then, dude, you're saying it really was her?
Yes, she is the real killer. One who murdered Juan Cuerda.
But why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
Yes, but she has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about? That
He
word
doesn't
has
know
way
that
too
word.
many syllables.
I'm sure you'll see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of the day.
Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude? Phoenix? You think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right?
Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts as her strength and reason to live. But then Ms. Impact suddenly killed herself. It sounds like she left a suicide note. The person thought to have hidden it
Is Juan Corda the victim of this murder? But the thing is, it has been stated multiple times that there was never a note found.
Mm-hmm.
People are assuming there was a note. And because
Yes.
there wasn't one found, they're like, oh, well, someone must have hidden it. It's like, you don't know that.
You don't.
Like,
but
is that reasonable? Sure, but not so much to, like,
fiction.
make it a... Yes, I know. People love to commit perjury. Game.
They sure do. It's one of their favorite things.
Anyway.
All to get the suicide note back.
That sounds plausible, but still really... But one thing bothers me. Thank you, Mia.
What?
Who was it that first told us about the relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impacts.
To kill her.
Edgeworth? Was it to kill her or was it Edgeworth?
No, it was Edgeworth. I was wrong. I thought to kill her mentioned it.
It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. Don't let your guard down yet. Okay.
Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please.
The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corda's room. What is your occupation? I'm the manager of... I'm her, right? I would assume.
Yes.
I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Engarde. I don't remember doing a voice. It was just woman.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Can you do an impression of Julia Lepeti?
It's me, Julia!
Perfect.
It's a new you, it's a new me!
Wow.
Wow!
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing. And would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was a topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland. Smooth. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all the work for me.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corda. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So it was a fry and bait, or was it bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
But I didn't kill him. No one is accusing that. I think there's someone who would beg to differ.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Very well then, witness, please testify to the court. About what happened when you discovered the murder had taken place. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene in the crime photo.
See, the knife's actually in there a bit now. It's not like that in the crime photo. You can still see, like,
Maybe that's
most
just
of the curve.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a different drawing.
It's like... Look, it goes up to, like here. Like, halfway down the knife.
That's a pretty big difference.
If it had been like this, we wouldn't have been ragging on it.
Yeah.
But regardless, it's not the murder weapon.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. Very normal.
Girl, what? You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes, sadly I didn't remember not to touch things at the crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving one thing. And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your
I see.
Honor.
Well, Miss Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yeah, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontation. You should disrupt her pacing.
Disrupt her pacing?
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking.
Oh, so we should, like, throw in a non-canon filler arc in the middle of a normal arc. Got it.
Yeah.
That'll really disrupt her pacing.
So you have to attack when she least expects it. Yeah, what if on their way to the end of a tournament they get trapped in a computer video game and have to fight someone's dead step-adopted brother?
And also stepdad.
And also stepdad. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun!
Or
Anyway.
what if just in the middle of the Hueco Mundo arc, they just cut to a completely different thing that literally could not happen at any point during the series. Thanks,
Isn't
Bleach.
anime fun? Yeah. Yeah, Bleach was really bad about that.
At least the Bounce
some of the
Saga had a time period where it could happen.
Yes.
Because that was over the summer that the manga just skips.
Yes. And that was and it was fun. I liked that one.
Yeah.
But
Vampires.
yeah, oh man. That was the first time I got yelled at for consuming content. Because I just mentioned an episode that I was watching and I was like, "You watched the filler? That's so why would you do that?" And I was like, "It that's what the next episodes were? What? That's just what happened. I'm sorry." Anyway.
So we cannot relent.
So maybe just press on everything to try to trip her up.
And what was Mr. Engarde doing at the time?
He was taking a nap. That's consistent. He was worn out from his mini performance as the Nickel Samurai during the ceremony. Fair.
Mr. Engarde did say he was taking a nap.
Wait. Was he sleeping pilled? Are they really gonna do every point of the plot points from
I mean,
the
he
last
might have
one?
just literally been asleep.
He is 21.
He is 21 and he did have to perform and then was told
Yeah.
that he would have to do something else right after that. And
Yeah.
probably got like an hour of downtime, so he probably just knocked out.
Okay, anyway.
I do appreciate that Adrian is corroborating this, so when we find out she's not the killer,
yeah.
it helps our case.
Yes.
Then I
That
guess
he
you
was
could
asleep.
say could not have been taken out of his room, yes?
Excuse me? It? What are you... Right, I thought years of school would have taught you how to construct a sentence.
Okay, so I didn't just skip something. Phoenix was just...
Yeah. If you can't make a sensible sentence with a subject, then I'll make one for you. Watch. Did you, Miss Andrews, remove Mr. Engarde's knife from his room? No. Subject, verb, object, right. Did you skip basic grammar? The
Yes.
witness may continue.
I learned nothing except for lawyer's school, and I learned nothing there. And why'd you do that?
As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes.
So the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Is that the only reason?
I beg your pardon? What are you implying?
You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? So perhaps you had more personal matter to discuss with the victim.
Sorry, but I don't have any such intentions in mind at the time.
Can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess.
May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got to his room? Dead body, I was in shock. That's normal.
You were in shock?
Yeah. What? Was I not supposed to be?
Sanders is a very calculating person. Despite being how close they were, doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Corda.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. That's how normal people act. You can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked. Wait, how old is Andrews?
21. Or 22?
Check. I want you to check.
Like... Or...
I want you
No,
to
wait,
check.
she's 23. Because
She's 23.
her
How old
age
is
is
Edgeworth?
also reversed.
How old is Edgeworth?
Like a few years older. 25. 2 years.
Don't! You can't call her a young beauty. She's 2 years younger than you, dude. Anyway.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see.
Beautiful people can be shocked.
The exact same scene as the crime scene photo. Disagree.
Yeah.
Because it literally
It's not-
wasn't.
Because you said you moved a thing.
This is the photo you're referring to, correct? Also, the knife is way further out.
Unfortunately, we don't have an actual photo.
Yeah.
Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest.
And the guitar case was like this too?
Yes, it was open and empty, of course. And then, what did you do next with this? Poured myself a glass of juice. Now, is this something where we hold it and then maybe point out that she just said she moved something?
I don't know. Juice?
Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corda, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself a glass of juice, correct?
And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank.
Mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
That one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
What was she starting to say just now?
Yeah, I pressed further.
Yeah. Ms. Andrews, convinced that you said you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
Actually, so would I.
Thank you, Edgeworth.
I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. Oh,
So you created the struggle. Hold on.
that's important.
She said the guitar case was open,
Yeah,
but the water is only on the top. It's not inside.
right. So that's again, that's another. We've found our contradiction to poke and prod at.
Adrian.
Adrian, you made a mistake.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo? So you made two mistakes.
Yeah.
You
You
both
touched a thing and you broke a thing.
poured yourself a glass of tomato juice, because of course it can't be wine, and then you knocked over an entire vase onto the ground. This mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser. But when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar. Why did you withhold such important piece of information? Because I was embarrassed. I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would just simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess. No, that's important.
No. You can't be doing that, Adrian. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal it to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell onto the guitar case. Present guitar case?
I don't know if it's going to be guitar case then crime photo or crime photo then guitar case.
You want to save?
Yes.
Because we've been getting a lot of these where it's like, it could be this or this.
It could be Lotta, or maybe the camera. Show Lotta. No. Show camera. It shows Lotta. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. God.
Yeah.
Guitar case because it's closer.
Case.
That was the right one. Great.
Hooray!
You testified that you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
Are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. It's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Ms. Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. That's very true. Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? The guitar case was open if the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case.
Yeah. Ah! What is your point, right? The guitar case was... That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Yeah! Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. Oh, so they did find it.
Yeah. They
Did we know
mentioned
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
we did.
I missed that.
Juan, it was mentioned that it was found out that Juan had forgotten it at the studio, which in itself was weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like, dude, that's your whole thing.
Yeah.
Why is it out of the case?
When you're not using it, yeah.
That may very well be. However, yeah, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, you think we need to hear more details about... Yeah. We do.
Probably.
The empty guitar case.
Because it means somebody else was there and opened it.
Yeah. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
Like, yeah, we don't need to worry about the guitar. Heh, I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you. And every time I've been right, Edward.
And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Anyway, I can't believe I'm doing this either. Alright, I'll follow along for now. Ms. Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
This testimony, once we wrap it up, will be our last for the night.
Okay. Yeah. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. No, your fingerprints are not on it. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for the why I opened the case, even I don't know. You did not open the case. Your fingerprints are not on it.
Unless if she did while wearing the costume.
Unless she did while wearing the costume.
But I still don't think she's the killer.
I don't think she did it, yeah.
No.
I think this is our red herring.
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting. Every time I lead to something
anyway,
real.
I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using anyway to change the topic. A convenient escape for a week. Yeah.
Sure, Edgeworth.
Okay.
Now remember, I'm just going to present the guitar case again.
Yeah. Present.
Because it has Bears Corda's fingerprints.
Objection!
There's no way you're the one who opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. Sorry. You don't know where that came from. Why am I suddenly thinking about the name Herlock Sholmes? Whatever. Because the only fingerprints on the guitar case are those of the victim.
Nani?
What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I took the cake.
What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you I was wearing gloves at the time? Your
the
fingerprints were on the glass!
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
Oh, well, see, I was wearing the nickel samurai costume.
Also, I saw you that night. You weren't ever wearing gloves.
It was the night of the award ceremony. So, of course, I dressed up for the occasion.
You've never worn anything but this.
Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime.
She was not!
That's strange. We're wearing gloves. Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves? Yeah, the glass!
I have proof
Girly
right
pop.
here. The wine glass that you put tomato juice in.
The wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on the wine glass.
Ah,
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Girl, what?
she lost her glass.
Your glasses
Like-
exploded. I'm happy that you had another pair, I guess.
And this happens all the time. Got like a suitcase full.
Order. Order.
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though. Maybe there was something else in it?
That's where the note was.
That'd
Which
be
is
a
the
weird
second
place
time
for
I've
him to
said
have-
it. Anyway,
Anyway, that's what you're
But-
saying.
the guitar, the bright red guitar was at the studio.
Who cares? Other things can go in things. Phoenix, drop
What?
all of your presumptions. If it is a container, it can contain things that fit inside it. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar?
Thank you for your humor, Phoenix. I'm glad you're trying to branch out into having anything.
Mo really rubbed off on you, huh? Wait, that's not right either. I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact that on the case...
Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Yeah, and it works every time. So shut up. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us into his misguided.
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in the photo of the crime scene. Sure, the guitar case has some relation to the murder.
If you are so sure, right? And I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, of course. Correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
It would be amazing. I don't see how
Let's
it would be
suppose
possible.
for a second. The bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
Can you believe that?
The bright red guitar not being the only thing? But that doesn't make any sense. What's that? Yes, bailiff? Uh-huh. Containers can be used for other things? You don't mean to suggest black guitar.
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty, is that right?
I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove.
Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder? Ooh.
Can't.
Let's look.
No.
Oh!
Maybe?
Maybe?
I said
Let's
that
look at
because it was
everything
in the middle of the screen.
else. Well, let's look at everything else first. But honestly, it was stolen. Maybe the
My guess,
yeah,
I
could
still
be
want to say
that.
suicide note, but I don't know if that's gonna be
How
it.
how about you save? Do you want to save?
I mean, it's only 1 point is the thing.
That's true. That's true. So
This one
suicide note
isn't a
or
big
camera.
moment.
I kind of. Oh no, Lotta had the camera before. Would have had the camera after because she took a picture of the nickel samurai,
Right.
right? So
well,
it can't be the camera. Supposedly, I think if the timing is correct.
I'm pretty sure Nickel Samurai leaves, Lotta takes the photo, Adrian finds the body.
Yeah. But the case was closed and Adrian didn't open it.
True.
So whatever was
how
in
could
there
the
was
camera
in
get
there.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say suicide. I would agree with you, suicide. I
Well,
mean, it could be wrong, but let's try it. And why would something like that be inside a guitar case, let alone this one? Okay, we were wrong.
why, Mr. Wright? Why? Well,
Okay, maybe it was a camera. I'm sorry. Okay,
the radio transceiver. No. Lotta's camera. Juice. The knife. No. I don't.
yeah, I don't know.
Wendy Oldbag. She was in there. Pearl
do you
was
want
in there.
Do you want to try the camera?
I don't know
what
why.
else?
Because Oldbag.
Yeah, it does not make
it.
sense that it would be the camera. You're right. Yeah. And so unless she went in, but she wasn't wearing gloves either, so she couldn't have touched it.
Yeah.
Just nickel samurai. Do you want me to look this one up?
Honestly, yes, because I have no idea.
Okay. Hold on. Game.
Like, it feels like we're missing a piece of evidence, if I'm being honest.
Okay, here's Adrian Andrews' stuff. Guitar case, make her testify, guitar case, wine glass. After talking, you'll have a chance to present Nickel Samurai. Lotta's photo can work here too. Wait, what?
The Nickel Samurai photo?
Yeah, the Nickel Samurai or Lotta's photo of the Nickel Samurai coming out is what it says. As far as I can understand what they're saying. So not the crime photo, but the...
So, okay.
Yeah. It's that or just a picture of the Nickel Samurai. Oh, maybe it's saying that...
Oh, it was the Nickel Samurai costume!
Oh, there's...
Because the Nickel Samurai was going to make a confession that Engarde knew nothing about.
Yes!
It was the second costume.
There we go. That was absolutely not clear or easy to follow.
This is a photograph. Yes. But what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. In this picture, it doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I am proposing is... Inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume.
which is why he would have left the car behind. What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that?
That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews?
Oh. Maybe this actually did happen. I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. In the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? You mean this photo? Yeah, the one that I used for evidence here. Order! Order! Looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix.
Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. And we really had to think there. And look it up, and then we realized. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume.
Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt Engarde. Why would something of the defendant be in the victim's room? And now we show the thing! And inside the guitar case of all places.
True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? I mean, it very well could have just been a spare costume.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Because Engarde was wearing his. It's
Yeah.
just a spare.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't stolen from him because he had his on.
Mr. Engarde did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one.
What? They have more than one costume.
Then are you
That's how
saying that
TV
on the
works.
night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yes, that is what I am saying. How do you explain the costume that it was inside the guitar case?
It would mean the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. Yeah.
But why? The victim, Mr. Gorda, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he be secretly bringing a Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? I said that sentence so correctly. What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And therein lies the sticking point.
No, we know. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue? No, listen, his inner monologue is us yelling
No, I
at him.
just... Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one?
Yeah.
Actually, for each. Think carefully before you answer. Then answer with gusto. I believe in you.
Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai's spare costume to the hotel was... confession. What is this? On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference. A press conference? Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up right. I never make anything up. Shut up.
But what struck me The strange was that Mr. Engarde himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. But how can that be? The way I see it, that can only mean one thing. Conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Corda himself. The victim? Yes. The spare nickel samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Corda was going to hold the press conference as the nickel samurai. He was going to dress up as the nickel samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
Which means that Juan Corda, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt Engarde. Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
But if that's the case, that's not a confession, that's public closure. How dare he get the terminology wrong? I'll take him to court. Huh.
Miss Andrews, I forgot you were here.
I can see why you are pros at what you do.
Pardon me?
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was set up by Juan.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this.
I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume, that was also me.
You?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
What? And do you know what this secret of Mr. Engarde's is, Miss Andrews?
That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. So it could have been a lie.
I see.
I've been probably coming off quite suspicious to everyone.
Yes.
But that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all.
Protect Mr. Engarde? And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand. So, we'll do this next time?
Yep.
We had an entire only courtroom episode. And we're probably going to be getting that again next time.
Yep. Last time this happened,
it's all supposed to...
It was Trial 5 of the first game.
Yeah.
We might have had one for Trial 4 as well. Final trials are long.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's 10.
It is 10.
You
will be back next week.
Yeah.
We should probably discuss this month, though. Yeah.
All right.
Next week is fine.
We'll do next week.
week...
We're probably not. We might.
Probably not.
It's the 23rd.
It is, but I might.
If you're busy, don't worry about it. If I feel like it, I might do something. And then the 30th is probably a no.
Yeah, no. Just
and then
assume we'll be back on the 6th. That should be fine.
So we got one more for sure.
Which hopefully we
Maybe
can finish
another
this
one
game.
after that.
I mean, honestly, if we finish the game next week, which I think is possible. I mean, maybe not. It might be
I don't know
annoying.
how much is left.
Yeah. If we do finish it next week, then that's great, because then we can take a break. You know, a little vacation or whatever. You know, obviously, if you want to go on and stream things randomly, you can.
Yeah.
But we will be busy.
Yeah.
With the holidays and all that.
Holiday season.
With the whoop-de-doo. Agreed. Anyway.
And goodbye.
Bye.